You are currently in the world between worlds, the spirit world, the realm of shadows. Take your pick. Here,
Purgatory, I've heard that described before.
there you go. Here, you wait to be crossed over or returned back to your body, if case will be. Sadly, like for me,
You're heading towards your final destination, I understand.
oh no. I've been here for a good 20 or so years.
Oh. The queue is that long?
God damn it.
Nah, technically. Technically, there are people who died here long after I have, and they went before me. So, for some reason, yeah, no idea what's wrong.
Hmm.
Hey Vic.
Could I make a knowledge roll to see if I can, like, make a guess as to why she's stuck here?
Yeah, knowledge, religion, or arcana. And Vic, is Koro in the chat?
He said something a while ago, but he hasn't for a while.
Pity, because this woman introduced herself. My name is.
He says he's here.
My name is Novena Redgrave. How are you doing?
Still a little confused, but I suppose I'm alright. My name is Gannon. Gannon Easton.
Nice to meet you, Gannon.
And you?
Welcome into my little plane of oblivion. You, with your knowledge roll, Arcana or Religion?
Arcana.
Okay. From what you can think of, the usual basic bullshit of unfinished business or unrequited feelings or stuff like that, or there's someone around who is keeping her here.
Well, Gannon is going to scratch his head and say, best guess I can come up with is that you are either bound here by either lingering feelings, a sense of unfinished business, or perhaps something is holding you here against your will. You probably might have already guessed that yourself.
Pretty much. It's not exactly the most well-kept secret that the Redgraves of Magnamar weren't really the best of people. Wasn't expecting an old employee of mine to come in and blunderbuss me in the chest.
Nasty way to go. I'm not sure what quarrel he had with you, but it's...
Oh, it's quite simple. My job in the Redgrave family was to run drugs.
Oh.
And he was an associate who decided to make off with a shipment.
And...
I
wanted to eliminate loose ends, perhaps?
Oh, I put a bounty of 20,000 platinum on his head. right after he shot me, someone claimed that bounty.
Wow.
Oh, by the way, that scream of lust, it was a rather feminine scream, not coming from Ipin.
So basically, I went to the kitchen because
the
dude's a screamer.
Yep.
Because the what?
The dude's a screamer.
Oh, Okay.
The dude screamed like a cheerleader on helium.
Well, that's impressive. Probably the only thing impressive on this man.
I'm that good.
Yeah, let's just also say that Ipin has had bigger.
Should probably have all of the sizes.
If you'll
oh.
excuse me, I'm going to
Oh,
continue to
excuse
look
me,
around.
Prude.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. If you need anything, I'll be right here.
Yes.
If you could.
Hmm.
The barkeep actually has a nice bottle of brandy that she doesn't exactly know she has. It's in the cellar.
I don't think in my current state I'd be able to take it.
It's actually a spirit world commodity type brandy. Basically, Spiritualist would go into the spirit world, extract ectoplasm, and add it to the brandy, and thus spirits are able to touch and drink it.
Hmm.
Mainly because, kind of well, you're gonna be here for a while. Make a will save.
No, I don't do that.
Oh my god. Did you just come in there like, hey guys?
No, better.
I was getting a pencil.
Nah, you come through, you're actually visible. Hey kids, you wanna see a dead body?
Hey kids, wanna see a dead body?
The man screams again as he finishes for a third time before Ipin finishes once.
Yeah.
Hey, Ipin doesn't care.
Damn.
Wow. Is that your will save?
Yeah.
Or are you just happy to see me? Well, if you had rolled that in the first place. But yeah, pretty much spirit brandy, because there are some of us expected to be here for a while. They decided, why not? We could still have a final drink. It's just that I'm unable to move from the spot.
Ooh.
Apparently, damage done to the physical body also translates to the spiritual body, which you realize you have a rather nasty headache. Which, yeah, she no longer has a spinal column below her arms, so...
Right, I'll see what I can do. And perhaps I'll join you in a drink as well.
Yeah. I could just picture someone leaving a comment, but wouldn't she be able to float? Not the point here, dumbass.
Wouldn't it just go right through her?
Anyway, but yeah, that is the entrance to the cellar.
Yep. If I wanted to be a dick, I could wander around in the kitchen trying to find the entrance to the cellar and see those two. But no.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're into that.
If you're into ghostly voyeurism.
That sounds almost like an invitation.
Probably wouldn't do much for me.
Yeah.
Because apparently this guy goes like a dead fish.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of like...
And I'm not...
It goes like a dead fish, what?
Never mind.
He's not impressive at all.
His technique is very lacking, apparently.
Yep.
And I'm not... While I think Ipin is beautiful, I'm not too keen on her because I've heard a few things about her, like how she was once contracted to do a little sabotage for the lordship that my mother was in service to. I've never actually seen her, but that's what I had heard.
What was your guys' background thing?
Former enemies.
Okay.
I just made that up on the spot.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking to myself, going, this probably has to tie into how they know each other.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't exactly have a cellar map going on, so
Right.
anyway, so you go down into the cellar, and well,
Hi.
this is a ghostly speakeasy.
Wow.
Yeah, you see a lot of specters down here. All like you see a few of them. Notice you going, "Hi, new blood. How you doing today? How'd you die?"
I'm not sure if I died, but I do have a pounding headache.
You must have you must have taken a rather nice one to the noggin. You probably just have an out of body experience, if anything. What could I do you for?
Some brandy.
The brandy, yes. That stuff is over. He basically points to this corner over here.
Ew. I look, and I'm pretty sure I can feel the malice presence.
Yeah, he says the brandy's about a few floors down, if you will. There's no way to get there except for ghostliness.
Is there anything down there I should be aware of? Because I can sense something from that direction.
Well, there is a rather horrid experience that happened in this tavern a while back. I would say roughly going on 40 years ago now, I believe. But I've only been dead for 10, so I have no idea. I don't know. People don't really talk about it too much, mind you. From what I've heard, the old owner of this place, 2 generations back, mind you, wasn't exactly the nicest person on the block. As he like waves both his hands together, and the giant word necromancy comes out from thin air.
Okay.
Yeah, not exactly the most loved person on the planet, mind you.
I would imagine not.
After the 4th farmer's daughter that got taken into pretty much tomfuckery, he was dealt with the only way they could think of. They burned the place down. He's sort of now become angry denizen of the demonic world, mind you. I mean, he's an evil spirit. He's an evil spirit, yes, but at the same time, not exactly like he's not the strongest evil spirit I've seen.
But he's still an evil spirit.
Yeah. There's quite a few in this town, mind you. Vadim would have been able to sense a lot of evil malice spirits in this town.
Like more than usual.
Tell me what's the usual he has seen.
Oh man, yeah, trying to come up with an average ratio. It's hard to do. But I mean, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and guess probably more than usual.
More than usual, yes. The not so friendly variety number either.
Oh, joy. Well, that's probably what's keeping him here. Or what brought him here in the first place.
Well, you're kind of a necromancer. What exactly are you going to dabble in? Anyway, he pats you on the shoulder, Gannon, and states, "I hope you get to back to your body soon, good friend. If there's anything else, just ask anyone here. Just don't ask. Oh,
About
right.
that.
Yeah, right. Also, his name, Talgic Jopek.
Talgic Jopek.
Yeah.
Alright. One thing. Should
Yes.
I be worried about what would happen to my body if I'm separated from it for too long?
Well, let's just say if you're separated from it for about, I don't know, about 4 or 5 more hours, then someone else could take it over.
Ooh.
But that would take a rather high class spirit, mind you.
Like,
Like Taljik, yes.
yeah. Okay, so I'm behind the 8-ball. Great. So I can't make this into a leisurely stroll.
Not really.
I have a question though.
Yes.
Since my character did a health check a few minutes ago, my character who's seeing someone unconscious like that would probably, from his teaching as a healer, probably try to get some smelling salt or something like that. He would ask Bar.
Yeah, she would have smelling salts.
Yeah, no,
Stones.
I would ask Mr. Spiritualist if that could help in any way, shape, or form.
Not really.
Yeah, I didn't think so. No, it's not going to do anything. This is
Shut
something that is
It
going
would
to
annoy
have to
his
resolve.
it would annoy his spirit form more than anything. And Ipin. I think she went to be right back real quick. So, Ipin,
So,
your sex drive suddenly plummets.
how
But
am I
don't
giving?
worry. It's about 2 seconds before it's come back. You basically just get the best of cold showers have to offer. But then it doesn't work. So yeah, you are like, are you going to go and try and find the brandy of old Taljik?
Well?
Don't worry. I knew that there was only going to be one person coming in on this, so I made him able to be killed by one person.
What's going on?
Evil spirits.
Oh, that's why I felt the cold shower.
Yeah. Because Phantom Gannon decided to have a little fun.
Well, she's there,
Huh.
and
She just got penetrated.
nothing says I can't take a roundabout route while I decide whether to go or not.
True.
And that means she got penetrated twice.
She got DP'd. Only the other hole is her soul.
Yeah.
And that was a hole that she's never felt filled.
Oh, depressing.
Ipin suddenly gets a fetish for fucking ghosts.
Well, I did tell Novena I would see what I could do for her, so let's see what happens.
Alright then, so... I hope it follows over here. So, basically, you're in a very small room. Give me one second here. Here we go. We'll do this, and then...
You have to give him props though. He went for 3 times.
Oh, he's still going.
Oh god.
Puppy has a short fuse, but he has a quick reload.
Exactly.
but he has still yet to make you come once.
I thought he did. What? Oh.
He's came 3. You've come none. Anyway, crap.
Yes.
So you wish to come face to face with old Talgic?
Yeah.
You come face to face with the mangled remains of what could be construed as a human. He looks at you, and he just like, it sounds like a gurgle, but you're able to understand it. Who are you?
I think I'm the one that you pulled into this plane with your presence, let's say.
I don't remember. All I remember is just fire and debris.
I heard about that.
I was a healer of this town, and then red graves have came. The red graves are evil. They have killed more than they say.
I heard the story a different way.
To Victor goes history. I remember a name. Talgic. Talgic Jewelpick.
That's you?
Yes. This used to be my home. Not much to look at anymore. Why disturb me?
Well, if you were a mood ring, you would be absolute black darkness.
Malice.
Yes.
Hatred.
Yeah.
Unforgiveness.
Yeah.
Red graves did this. They were part of a grand scheme. I found out and had to be dealt with.
Yeah, I heard a bit of a different story.
To the victor goes history.
You said that once already, but as I was led to believe, you were actually a practitioner of the necromantic arts.
And who told you this?
Some ghost I found down in the cellar.
Those spirits. Not laid to rest until they perform admirably for the house.
Well, they were certainly doing a lot of drinking, though I don't think that's what they were intended to be doing.
The one who owned them, she... drug cartel of sorts. A man with as much malice as me. I took control and was able to end her lineage. They aren't able to move on with her still here.
I heard about that. Can I sense motive this guy to see if he's telling the truth?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't sense motive the Redgrave. Spiritual world politics. Would this be considered international politics?
This would be considered interplanar.
Yeah, true. 24. You're not really sure. Like, he doesn't really have too much to read off of in the forms of facial cues, as he doesn't really have much of a face anymore.
Yeah.
You are able to sense that he does have a lot of malice, to the point where you're just going, huh? You know, I'm not that much of a pissed off bastard as I thought. And the way this guy is talking, you are like, he's talking monotone. He's talking without any form of emotion at all. Even though you can feel the malice exuding off him.
Yep.
And he, like, you do sense a little bit of sincerity whenever he talks about the Redgraves.
So all I can really pick up is that he can't stand the Redgraves.
Pretty much. You're unable to truly tell if he's lying or not about anything else, really. Okay, Jedi.
Yeah.
Sorry. If you strike me down, I'll become more powerful than... Well, Phantom Gannon's back. The fuck you gonna do about it?
Vader says, lol, nope.
I killed you. Yeah, well, where was I gonna go? Detroit?
I mean, you can go ahead and kill him now, or you can try and get a full story.
Yeah, me being the inquisitive type.
Is Redgrave still here?
Why would you want to know that?
I would have thought she would have moved on ages ago. If you can't bring her down to me, then you very uncomfortably, like, if Vadim is able to notice your body give a shudder, you can feel a smile spread across his face. Like Cheshire Cat meets the Disturbed, like the guy on the cover of Disturbed.
Cloak Man.
Yeah. If you bring her to me, I will give you a gift. The last thing I worked on before I died. I will give you its location.
That sounds intriguing, but I'm not sure what kind of gift it would be.
Your choice. as it goes back to playing tic-tac-toe with a cockroach.
I'll think about it. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon, obviously.
Did you need anything else?
Nope. But, chances are I will be back.
Good. Yeah, you move away from that zone, and yeah, you pretty much feel like you gotta shake off the ickiness.
Icky, icky, icky.
Like, this is your first time in a spiritualistic jaunt.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I feel like I must shower, but I have no water.
Okay, in order to put it in perspective, what's a good perspective? Let's say that you just went to elementary school and the teacher just tried to show you applied physics. First grade.
The fuck?
Brain broken.
Pretty much. Just like,
So what would he be described as again?
he who.
Ghost Man.
Ghost man.
Pile of broken. Basically a.
That doesn't.
Basically,
I'm sitting here doodling. I'm sorry.
Basically, he's kind of just emotion given form. He is like, he's just. Yeah.
The spirit of vengeance.
No, he's not. He's not Ghost Rider.
I'm going to fly back to Vadim.
Okay. MacKenzie. Here. No, I'm giving you the full picture of what I used for him.
I don't want the reference. I kind of want my own interpretation. But this will do. Thank you.
Vadim.
Yeah, he's kind of he's smoke, ooze, and what looked to be the burnt, charred remains of a body.
Part of a skull, couple of rib bones, maybe what looks like a femur. At least that's what I saw in the image.
Let's just state that if he was still alive after the collapse and the burning, he was not happy.
But, I hate to do this to you guys, but I have to take a leak.
Okay, we can go ahead and move on to someone else real quick since you're going to go take a leak. Raggy.
Hello.
I'm sorry, we have ignored you so much, Douglas.
Oh, no, that's okay. I've been listening.
Having fun?
Yes.
So, Raggy.
Okay.
You notice a cockroach on the table.
Just say hi.
It looks at you. Oh, you can speak to me.
Oh, obviously. We're probably related.
It actually looks like it's thinking for a little bit before it's like, well, my Aunt Judas was really a freak sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me about it. I don't know if she was my cousin or not, but my cousin Mabel, she had like 40,000 children.
What was Mabel?
A fly.
Wow. That's pretty good for a fly.
I know. Well.
I think, I don't know. I don't know the fly's reproductive traits and how many eggs they lay.
Well, there we go. Yeah, so she got around. But I think it's I think that's the nature of the world we live in, isn't it? If you're gonna get stomped on, you've got to check out the kids.
Indeed. Me, I only have about 36 myself right now, and I'm only 2 weeks old.
Well, you'll do it better than me. So, do you like the food here?
Oh yeah. Amiko is actually a pretty good cook.
Yeah, I think so. Me and Ruby here. Say hi, Ruby. Ruby says hi.
Remind me never to hit at this in again.
Dude, this is way back when. If you didn't see at least one bug in an inn, then you would want to avoid the food.
Yeah, because it killed the bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to bear in mind, there's a fair chance you've got fleas.
Yeah. Nah,
I drown all of them.
it's kind of like, dude, you more than likely have the water equivalent of lice right now.
Yeah, have you been to a cleric lately and had cure disease cast on you? No, then you've got something. Yeah. So,
Actually, yes, and I can actually cure disease eventually.
Eventually, yes.
yeah.
But no, I mean, it's like in this time period, it's very like if you like quite literally, if you did not see a bug in an establishment in this time period, run fast, because that shit probably has so much poison in it that it killed a bug.
I thought it would be the inverse. The bug actually run up to your plate, try to taste it, and die of poisoning.
Then it'd be kind of like, good sir, did you just try to sneak poison into my meal? Why do you say that? Because this cockroach just keeled over and died after so much as sampling it.
Bad dates.
Moving on.
Anyway, I have returned.
Welcome back. Raggy was just having a wonderful conversation with a cockroach.
Anyway, if you and your friends want to get high, we've got enough to share for a couple of days.
All right, I'll go ahead and bring some friends over. Remember to get some small joints prepared for us, mind.
Well, my hands are a bit big, to be honest. I'm not that good at rolling. Raggy normally does it, but we got some weed.
Wow, he is so out of it. He's like, well, my hands are too big. Raggy normally does it.
Oh yeah, the other Raggy. Ruby normally does it. What can I say? Why don't you try eating instead?
True. All right, I'll go get my friends. You get it prepared. I'll be right back.
I'll drop some pieces of weed on the table.
And back to Gannon.
Vadim.
Vadim looks up at Gannon and says, "So, are you enjoying your little walk?"
Apart from the headache that I have,
Yeah, that'll happen.
Anyway, I've found out some things.
Uh-huh.
First, the lady in the corner.
Go on.
She's a member of a family called Redgrave.
Knowledge local.
Okay.
Or history.
Well, I think they come out the same. But 3d6.
3d6.
No, free d6.
Oh, 3d6. I'm like, 3d6? Damn.
Huh?
Well, not the greatest.
You've heard people whispering about the clan Redgrave. They have a very small presence in Sandpoint after someone by the name of Nolvina died horribly such and such time ago by shotgun blast to the face or chest, same thing.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah, it's totally the same thing.
they do describe that the Redgraves have a much stronger foothold in Magnamar. They are a rather influential family and aren't exactly the nicest bunch on the planet. there is one other there's one other family that you've heard of that are in direct conflict with them because the let's just say that the Redgraves would actually use undead workforces, and there's a family that goes against things like that, known as the Haruk clan. Which, if you want to make another knowledge, local, or history check.
Did you just?
Lol.
Well, bravo, good sir.
And what time I go to jail? I don't know.
Yeah, go to jail. do not pass. Go to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Well, fuck.
And Vadim is currently in jail, people. Well.
Hey, that was only 2. And it happens after 3. Don't be trying to fuck me. You fucking with me, I'm fucking with you.
Okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so you know of the clan Haruk. They have family members here, there, and everywhere. They go there are multiple main branches of the family, each going after a separate form of evil that wants to take over the world. The most prominent is that of the undead, or the demons, or that actually takes care of human tyrants. Because what's more dangerous to human beings than other human beings?
Pretty much.
And the way you've heard about it, they're not that different from the Redgraves, except that they don't hide anything.
Ooh, moral ambiguity.
Yeah. And you do know one thing. With that role, you do know one thing. To have the last name Haruk with a insignia backing means you can assassinate an emperor and get away with it.
Interesting. And the Haruks were against them?
Yeah, they're like the Haruks and the Redgraves aren't exactly on the best of terms at this moment in time.
Alright, so Vadim will say if you're talking to a Redgrave, I would advise caution and a very careful consideration of what they're trying to tell you. It doesn't sound like the best of, or the clearest of intentions. If you're dealing with them.
I suppose I should have assumed that when I first spoke with her, but now my suspicions are raised.
I mean, technically, being that this is your first jaunt into